with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, his head hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Had my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in the bottom for my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I've sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Loose inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
3rd and long. Williams in motion. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 39 yards. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his big target, Everett. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On 1st down, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Second down and 3. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Finding room at midfield. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run with Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Second and 7. Another run here for Robinson. We'll go play action now with Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. And here's Bijan. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. First and 10. Williams in motion. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 7 and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll work forward for a couple. David Onyemata in on the tackle. Third and a yard. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. That's caught by Gibbs.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They hand it to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time. They tried Gibbs. And he will dive into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Now he takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 2nd down, Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield in the passing game.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Williams in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Goff. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. We're going to go play action with Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, Penix. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead.
And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On second down, Penix. He's got his big target, Everett. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
That's the gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. David Onyemata brought it down. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down. Jack Fox.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. They'll go down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.